weight division. Entering the ring first, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome Axel Solis.
Axel Miranda Solis comes in with a winning record of 5-3-1. 4 of his 5 victories by knockout, 3 in the very first round, but he'll have his hands full with the undefeated 6-0 Darial Bones Kuchmenov, who comes out of Freddie Roach's wild card, everything going his way. He's got all the intangibles. We'll see if Kuchmenov can stay undefeated as he takes on this man. Solis comes in with a great record in his own right and looking to score a big win, perhaps the biggest of his young career here tonight at All-Star Boxing. Solis, 20 years old, coming out of Mexico City. He is coming off of 2 consecutive losses, one to Sebastian
And now,
Gutierrez.
entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Darial Kuchmenov.
As I was saying, and also a loss to Gabriel Jimenez, but the last 2 losses for Solis against opponents with a combined record of 14-1. But taking on a very tough fighter is Solis here as well, the undefeated 6-0 Darial Kuchmenov. 4 of his 6 wins by knockout, so that's 60% KO finish rate. Coming off of a round 3 knockout victory over Carlos Mujica, and Mujica is now 8-2. So that was a big step up in competition for Kuchmenov, who passed that test with flying colors and remained undefeated. And the trainer of Darial, Steve Fedor, saying he's got all the tools, he's always improving, and he's someone to watch. Exciting stuff coming your way here at All-Star Boxing. They say of Kuchmenov, he's got movement with elite level power. See if he can put that on display here against a tough opponent in Solis.
All right, fight fans, here we go. Ed Holmes All-Star Promotions is proud to present 6 rounds of boxing in the super featherweight division, streaming live on BXNG TV. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Ivan Guillermo. And now, introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing blue trunks trimmed in gold. He is hailing out of Mexico City, Mexico. He weighed 129 pounds. His record, 5 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Axel Miranda El Arteiro Solis. His opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing white trunks trimmed in black. He is training out of Freddie Roach's world famous wildcard boxing in Hollywood by way of Nalchik, Russia. He weighed 129 pounds. He brings to the ring an undefeated record, 6 wins, no losses, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Darial Bones Kuchmenov. Once again, our referee in charge, Ivan Guillermo, to give final instructions.
Axel, recebemos sus instrucciones en el cuarto, receive instructions in the locker room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch gloves.
I would say action guaranteed in this one between Axel Solis and Darial Kuchmenov. They combined for 8 knockout victories between them. And the star has been on the rise for Bones. Darial Kuchmenov out of Freddie Roach's world famous wild card, but he has stepped up recently in competition, and Axel Solis is tough as well. We've seen Solis in action before, got knocked down in a fight with Beltran, battled back for the victory. Now he's coming off of a loss that was his first U.S. fight, lost to Sebastian Gutierrez, majority decision loss. But looking back, trying to score his first U.S. victory here, but it certainly won't be easy in there with Bones. Bones is cool, calm, and collected. The guy's got ice water running through his veins. He's got timing. He's got length. He doesn't rush in. But when he takes his shot, he's got some devastating power. The one thing that critics have said of Bones is that a lot of times he's willing to eat some shots. It'll keep moving forward. He'll eat some shots to give some shots. And they want to see maybe a little more defense from Bones, and we're seeing good movement from Darial thus far. Solis has been trying to work off of that jab. Fools rush in, and these two with a measured pace thus far, but don't let that fool you. These two have the ability to dim your lights in a hurry, and I think this is a case of the two respecting one another. Nice combination by Solis, who found his opening and starts to go to work on Kuchmenov. These two trading. Solis riding high right now. He's got the confidence brimming and wasn't afraid of the power of Kuchmenov as he comes in and continues to score with combinations. Kuchmenov coming under fire early in this fight, our first scheduled 6-rounder of the card. We talked about both have chins, so both can take shots and keep moving forward. And again, that ice water in veins mentality of Kuchmenov. He ate some good fire there by Axel Solis, but he didn't panic, stayed right in there and going to stick to the game plan. Kuchmenov starts to work off that jab, was looking for the big right hand, ate a left in response by Axel Miranda Solis. Solis 5-3, but again, losses against tough competition, including his last 2 losses against opponents, as I mentioned, with a combined 14-1 record. First round comes to a close momentarily. Only seconds remain in our first round. First round comes to an end. I think Bones wanted a little more, and I'll tell you, I think perhaps, a close round, but perhaps that flurry thrown by Axel Miranda Solis, perhaps enough to edge out the round. We shall see as things continue. These guys got 5 more rounds to work. Measured pace early. Solis started to get confident, start to let those hands fly. Kuchmenov just stayed in the pocket, hanging in there. He's patient. We've seen that. And we'll see what round 2 brings. We've got a good one on our hands here at All-Star Boxing. Bell sounds, we're off and running with round 2. Scheduled for 6. And now you've got Kuchmenov trying to work off of that jab, find his opening, find his timing. Nice shot, it was a nice lead left by Kuchmenov, but Solis looking to answer. Pace quickens here in round 2. Feeling out process is over, and I'll tell you, Solis is not afraid to really open it up and let those punches fly. And is providing a stiff challenge thus far for Bones Darial Kuchmenov, who has stepped up recently in competition, stepped up against Carlos Mojica, and now again with Solis. fighters going to the body here as well. Put some deposits in the bank for later rounds, perhaps. Start to starch your opponent a bit. The human game of chess, alive and well here at All-Star Boxing. Sweet science. Lead left hook there by Darial. Is throwing some more volume, but again, Alex Solis gets Darial cornered momentarily and just really get busy with his hands. Great action thus far. Inside a minute to go in our second round. Both fighters with 4 knockout victories. So they are happy to stand and bang despite the respect for the power of their opponents. Gotta say that given the upside and the undefeated 6-0 record of Darial Kuchmenov, I'm very impressed with what we've seen thus far by Axel Miranda Solis. If Kuchmenov is going to stay undefeated, he's going to have to earn it. Inside 10 seconds to go now here in the second round, and trying to punctuate the round is Axel Solis. Get busy again with his hands. Round 2 comes to a close. So it was a little bit of a quicker start for Darial Kuchmenov in the second round, but at times, Solis really can put punches together, throw combinations, and another tough one to score. Exciting stuff, to be sure, between the 5-3-1 Solis and the 6-0 undefeated Darial Kuchmenov. Approaching the third of 6 rounds. 2 well-matched fighters. Kudos to Ed Holmes and his matchmaking team. This is one we had circled coming in. We knew it was going to be a tough battle, a good fight. Certainly has been that thus far. Well, sounds third of 6 rounds coming your way now. Here, brought to you live by BXNG TV. All-Star Boxing, Battle of the Rising Stars. Todd Kennelly here with the privilege of bringing you the action live. Third round. A great performance thus far by Axel Solis, but Kuchmenov, cool, calm, and collected. You got to think that wheel is always turning up there. He's got a great fight IQ, does Kuchmenov. And he will find his time, you got to believe, in this fight. But very aggressive so far has been Solis. I mean, Solis has really been pressing the pace. Kuchmenov, you know, is usually used to being the aggressor moving forward. I didn't think that Kuchmenov had a reverse gear, but Axel Solis is keeping this fight in close and is throwing a higher volume, at least thus far in the fight. And that's something that Bones Kuchmenov is going to have to try and overcome. Good exchange inside. And nice blitzing offense again by Axel Solis. He's got some stinging shots on the end of that frame. Standing right in there and mixing it up. Playtime might be over for these two here in round 3. Kuchmenov now surges forward, looking to get something going. Perhaps a little frustration Shots downstairs. Oh, a nice right hook there by Kuchmenov. But Solis going nowhere. He stays right in the pocket. Great exchanges here in round 3 thus far. Kuchmenov getting busy with the shots, big uppercuts to the body. And now it's Kuchmenov who's trying to walk down Solis. He's more aggressive now. He's pushing forward. And these body shots can't feel good at the hands of Kuchmenov. Seconds to go. And now it's Kuchmenov that puts the exclamation point on the round with a flurry at the end. Perhaps the best round thus far for Bones. More aggressive, finishes with a flurry. But still exciting stuff. And it's still gonna be an interesting one should this thing go to the cards. 3 rounds down, halfway home in this 6-round battle at 130 pounds. Hold on here. Whoa, official. Official waving it off here. I'd be very interested to hear what exactly transpired in between rounds. Referee was over in the corner of Axel Solis. And it'll be a 7th consecutive victory for Darial Kuchmenov after what had been a very aggressive and, you gotta think, successful performance by Axel Miranda Solis up until the official waved it off. It was a great flurry at the end of round 3 for Bones Kuchmenov. And very interested to see once Jim Fitzgerald gives us the official word. You can see that Axel Solis has not gotten off his stool. Perhaps ate more punishment than we knew about. The official stepped into the corner and then waved it off. You see Jim Fitzgerald getting back into the ring, so more questions than answered, but that's why the veteran voice of the All-Star ring is going to get word momentarily. We had a very competitive fight on our hands, and it shockingly comes to a close. And let's find out why that's the case.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round number 3, the corner stops the contest. We have our winner in the red corner. He is still undefeated, Darial Bones Kuchmenov.
There you have it. Apparently Axel Solis really took some punishment throughout the fight, certainly at the end of round 3, because Bones, Darial Kuchmenov, started to really apply the pressure and put it on Axel Solis, but Axel Solis,